Like you said, I like Sufferfest. It's so gratifying when you do that stuff. I like to explore. It's all of it, man. It's exploration. It's the fitness. Biggest thing is ski powder. You don't ski powder every day, but you can't buy this.
Tell us who you are, where we're at, and what we're doing today.
And Tele Mike Russell, and here in Colorado, Fremont Pass, Climax Mines, beautiful zone. It's Audi level is kind of 3, considerable today. So we're going to get after it and make it go up and make it go down.
All right, get out there, get into the meadow, and get some low angle turns in. We've been on Voile. This is your second winter with the team. What got you interested in Voile from the start? What brought you aboard?
I travel a lot with my job. I always take Backcountry magazine.
Yeah, Backcountry mag.
So I always saw Voile in there. I was like, ah, man, this is a great backcountry specific company. So I was like, yeah, let me start trying out their gear. And I loved it. I always wanted to have a setup on V8. Doing backcountry in Colorado, kind of the setup that I think I would always need. So yeah, I just wanted to be a part of that and promote that for all people. But I've been focusing on diversity, getting other people who may not necessarily always be back here.
Sure, yeah.
Into the backcountry.
In that regard, we might as well do a quick plug for the organizations and then the folks that you're working with.
I've been working with National Brotherhood of Skiers for 18 years. So I'm the backcountry coordinator for them.
Yeah.
So everything backcountry, outside the ropes. I focus on skinning uphill, inbounds, and or doing this. Let's get outside, whether you're skinning, snowmobile access, cat skiing. So I've been focusing on that discipline, doing avalanche awareness training for the National Brotherhood of Skiers. What's
the most rewarding part about introducing people to the backcountry, to the outdoors? What to you is that moment that makes it, man, this is worth it, this is awesome?
Like when we pulled up, we were all just smiling, right?
Yeah.
Like we didn't get skin yet. And we're just smiling, we're just out here in the mountains, outside of this realm, and being in the mountains, it can be stressful, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Life happens. I'm a big proponent of mental health. Backcountry skiing is a cheaper form of going to a therapist. And I want to bring that to people. Like, hey man, I know you're going through something. Let's get on a skin track. We can talk about things or not talk about things. And let's just de-stress from whatever we're all going through. You're gonna ideally ski some powder. You're gonna get some exercise. What am I trying to bring people out here to experience? It's mental health. I definitely have some friends, family members who suffer from some sort of mental illness, PTSD. Some of those friends are like, hey man, let's go out in the backcountry.
Yeah.
I know you're on all these medications. Let's go get a free medication.
You're a busy guy. Work, family, extracurriculars, being an ambassador for Voile, and then just skiing for fun. How important is it to you to make time for yourself to just go out and ski and enjoy the turns?
It's super important. Believe me, at least once or twice a week, I'm like, this is me time. Go get on a skin track. Well, let's go do some laps. Put some music on and just put my head down. And it's also my meditation practice. I meditate a lot, turn the mind off, focus on everything else so that you don't have to think. With everything I'm into, I have to have some me time.
How long have you been out here in Colorado?
I've been out here, I count my laps around the sun as ski seasons. Exactly 20 ski seasons. Sometimes you have those things in life that's like a sharp right-hand turn. And I had that. That's what got me out here. I was headed into New York City. As I was driving on I-95, about to make that right over one of the bridges into New York, I was like, why is the World Trade Center smoking like that? That was 9/11. And we couldn't go anywhere because it was gridlock. So we all got out of our cars. I watched the second plane hit. Right then and there, I was like, you were headed to the World Trade Center. I would have been much later, but I was headed there that day. So I was like, man, you just dodged the bullet. What, is all this worth it? All this chasing this corporate life? I'm still in that. You gotta I gotta send my kid to college. I said, nah man, I'm gonna move up out of Jersey and I'm gonna move to Colorado. I did it like with the quickness. 6 months later, like four months later.
Wow.
Yeah, with the quickness. And they were like, you want to do what? Can we do something for you to make you stay? I was like, give me $1 million. You can't buy this.
No. is this the place you'd call home? If there was a place that you felt the most connected to, you know, in the world, a place where you just feel rooted.
Man, that's a great question. Whenever people say, where do you live? I say, I live in Colorado, Frisco, Colorado. This is my home in this country.
Absolutely, yeah.
Always searching for the next place. I love traveling the world.
Where might some of those other homes be? Those other places you feel so rooted?
Man, I love traveling. You know, one of my things is backcountry skiing all the continents, and places that have been magical for me are places like Le Grave, France. I liked Switzerland. I liked Argentina. I really like the life down there, like Bariloche. But yeah, I'm still searching.
So what's up next? What continent's next on the agenda?
Yeah, Africa, man. You know, who would think, you know, skiing in Africa? Yeah, there's skiing in Africa. So we're going to ski the Atlas Mountains in Morocco in May of this next year, 2023. I'm getting out there with Atlas Cultural Adventures. They're going to be kind of our guides. I like to go to a place and hire a guide service because, you know, you don't know where to go. And I like to go places and interact with the people, and they have a nonprofit for them. And we're going to work with the Moroccan people in the mountains. I don't just like to go place and kind of come from the U.S., which compared to other places is a privileged place.
Yeah.
I want to give back and give my appreciation to these places and maybe learn a little bit of the language. Yeah.
I want to know, what is the weirdest place you've skied?
Yeah, maybe the zaniest kind of outer body experience place I've skied. Asaidake, Japan.
Okay.
Man, that place it feels like when you're driving there, it's flat, flat, flat. It feels like you're in the US, like in the Midwest. You get into the mountain ranges. Asaidake is just one gondola, and then it's like backcountry access from one gondola. It's old Japan up there. I ran into people who I skied with in South America were there. That's what added to it being just like, what? What are you doing here?
What about somewhere you've skied? If you were to tell me that you skied there, I'd be like, oh, they're skiing there? That's crazy.
The first place I ever skied, Sunrise, Arizona. They're skiing in Arizona. Everyone thinks, oh, there's desert. No, there's skiing there. If I'm correct, I think it's near the Apache Reservation or Apache people there. Man, that's the first place I jumped on a lift, and you know, especially us guys, right? I have a big ego. I don't need any lessons. I just jumped on. No lessons, went down a blue, almost just missing people, which was, you know, horrible, but I was hooked.
Tell us a little bit about what we're skiing today, what conditions are like.
It's only 1,000 feet of vertical. It's not that big, but it's super safe. Today is a level 3 heavy danger today, and Avi's have been going off in Colorado. This is hey, it's a big Avi day, come here. We're skiing some low angles. I mean, the highest angle we'll get up to is like 25 degrees, and it's treed.
I love a good Sufferfest, and that's why I love backcountry skiing. Why do you love backcountry skiing?
I used to rip the resort. I got pretty decent at it. I used to like to find some cliffs, jump off of those, and of course, it's only a matter of when you get hurt, not if. And so I was like, all right, man, let me mellow it out. Especially when my son was born. So I was like, all right, let me mellow it out. Let me start doing backcountry. And I like to work out. Like you said, I like Sufferfest. One of my first 14ers was Mount Quandary. It is so gratifying when you do that stuff. I like the reward. I like to explore. Literally go where not many people go. I like to do videos and get pictures and all that, and then come back to family and friends and, hey, check this out. It's all of it, man. It's exploration. It's the fitness. It's free fitness. Biggest thing is ski powder. You don't ski powder every day, but we are today.
Well, cool.
It was super fun, man.
That was our day. Super fun. Awesome. Thanks for meeting up.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, that was great. That was great.
Awesome day.
Yeah.
Awesome day.